Welcome to another episode of Anno 1800, episode 7. I am MJ86 and thank you again for joining me. Now in this episode, it's going to probably be pretty much the same as business as per usual. I'm going to need to start trying to play a little bit more proactively. I'm not really progressing very well. I spent so much time and energy trying to get myself up to the engineers
It's certainly not the
as we have here, which is fantastic, but by doing so I've not progressed much. I'm not happy with how much money I'm making. I'm not making enough money really, and possibly not enough islands either. So we're going to try and get a lot of things done. So last episode I mentioned the fact that I needed to address my military, or lack thereof, as I said. But yeah, I don't seem to have done anything with that. Why is that? Oh.
New orders?
There we go. Right, that was a bit confusing. Okay, so I've got one ship of the line, that's fantastic, but I really need to start making more ships just in general. I need more wood is the problem. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it typically, because particularly at the beginning of the game. Although if you want to play quite aggressively, you can always place more carpentry sawmills, which is what I'm going to do now. If I remember, actually, I had to. Perhaps I wasn't making enough lumber, which was possibly the problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share the road here. These two buildings get to share the road because you've got your lumberjack who chops the trees down. This doesn't actually affect the trees, but it needs the trees to work in. And the lumberjack doesn't dismantle trees quick enough for it to be a problem for the hunter's cabin. So I'm just going to use the same land there for that. I don't know if maybe there's a problem there. The efficiency is probably low down because I haven't got an awful lot of trees here, whereas I do there. If I was to place one in there, it's 100%, whereas if I find somewhere that hasn't got many trees, I'm talking out of my arse. I don't actually know why that is a problem. But that's fine. We're happy with that. That'll do us. Okay. So that will sort that out. Let's just check our production lines to see what's going on. So we've got, I need more logs. We're using a lot of logs. A lot of logs. That's fine, I'll just chuck this here. And that will be more than enough logs. Okay. We've got a problem with our bread. So bread is, before I get sidetracked, let's just double check. So that's fine. I could do with some more schnapps, which is going to then mean I'm going to need some more spuds. So let's get another schnapps distillery. And then let's make another spud farm. That is massively overworked. That should hopefully... So, spuds, snaps, that's fine, that's okay, but I'm going to need to address that, mind the pun, at some point in the near future if I want to expand. That's fine. Right, I've not got enough flour being made, so I need another flour mill.
We need something.
So then that puts us about right, although we're going to need some more grain very shortly. That's fine. Fine. As I explained earlier, I'm just double checking that we've got a positive balance here on the green. The green is higher than the blue. You can get a number representation here. So these are minus here. Those two make sense. We're not producing these goods on this island, so that's why these are going to be like that. These are saying I'm -2, even though I can see that because it's shaded a different color, the green. It means that there's potential for 2. It's currently making 0, and it's shaded because it means there's an issue. Probably I've got too many of them. I've made so many that I don't need them. Let's have a look. I've probably got quite a lot of these. No, I don't. So why is there an issue?
I don't have all I need for my canvas.
That needs the wood. That's why. So that's why it shaded that color, because it means that the building has the potential to provide 2, but because it's lacking a raw material, it cannot provide that. Once the wood starts coming through from my new camp that I've just put down, that will bump back up. I need some more goulash as well.
Confounded tricky, this thing.
Let me just double check what routes I've got. So I've got fabrics coming from the old world, and this one I've got Villefresh is dropping off meat and peppers, and is picking up grain. Although, to be fair, you're not going to get an awful lot of grain out of me on this island, so I've just reduced that to 10 so that my trade ship isn't just pinching all of my grain, because I know I'm going to have issues with grain. And I'm also going to set a minimum stock of 100, which means I'll always have a minimum of 100 on this island. So if my trade ships comes along, and I've got 101, it'll only take 1. So that's what I'll do there. Just double check. I'm selling everything that I can. Might as well sell sausages. Bread, if I've got an excess of bread, we'll sell that. Soap. If we get an excess of guns, we'll sell them. Windows. Oh, not 10. Goulash. Fairs. And so on. Right. Am I making any concrete? If I am, it ain't on this island. Okay, so I'm not making concrete. Concrete is the new resource that's opened, the new building block resource that's opened as of the engineers tier. So we need a limestone mine. Pop that there. And that can go straight to there. And it will use steel that we've been making since the workers tier. And it'll combine the two, limestone and steel, to make concrete in this factory here. And we'll just plonk that there. Now I could put that up towards my electrified area. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we started to put a power plant. This is going to power all of the blue areas, and it's going to boost the production of all buildings within that blue area to 200%. It's possible to get higher than 200% if you have other bonuses in play. But really and truthfully, I don't really need my building blocks to be getting that much of a boost. I know I've got this one here, but really I shouldn't need to. I should have a quite a nice steady flow of goods being made. I've just put these depots down just to increase my capacity. As you can see, that's quite a nice size now. If you didn't realise or wondered why they all popped up all at once, I clicked on the building I wanted to upgrade. I held the shift key and then I pressed the upgrade button, and it shifts all items of that type on the island, or at least within a certain range when it comes to housing. So that's a little hotkey that we can use. Right, I know what's going to happen here with these trains. I'm going to have an issue with, I've got one long line, and it's quite a long line, so I'm probably going to run into the issue of there being not enough space on the tracks. And I've also just thought the investor tier, and indeed these engineers, will require electricity at some point for their houses. So what I'm going to do, blueprint mode on, and I've just copied and pasted my little layout over here, and I'm just going to paste that down here. Because it's blueprint, it means nothing is actually built, which is good because we didn't want to. And I'm just going to work out a little area for where I can put my engineers, as opposed to having them live over here, because I think, bearing in mind that I need to have electricity for these guys, they're going to need to be by the power plant unless I make another power plant, and I don't particularly fancy doing that. So this is where they're going to live. And what I can do, so I can even just start moving their houses now, just to create this area. I'll move some of these folks over. So I'm just moving these over here as well, because these houses I'm going to upgrade to engineers as soon as I can. So rather than start from the farmer and slowly build them up, I'll put these here, satisfy their needs as best as I can, and then I just need the one step to upgrade them to engineers. That's the thinking anyway. Right, that's about it there. Just fill this last little block. Okay, I think that might be enough engineers when we get to that point. That might be enough for what we want. Whether that's going to be enough artisans, I'm not sure. And then the rest I can just fill with whatever.
Happy vision of yours.
Okay, so happiness. We're happy. I don't really have a school nearby, which is poo. Let's move this over here.
A little carousing in order.
No, this guy needs a marketplace, huh? Right, that'll boost him up enough that they can start getting upgraded. These guys have got enough, I just need to deal with my canneries. So let's have a look. What's going on with my canneries? That was, I need goulash, didn't I? I need a new cannery and goulash. You know what? It might be better though to actually just build this and this, and that will hopefully sort my issue out there. Now, with the introduction of electricity also comes fuel, which means I can put tractors on my farms, but that also requires a train line, so I'm going to need to bear that in mind as well. By adding a tractor, increases the productivity to 200%, but it also increases the amount of farmland that you also need to use, so they become quite big plots of land. See, I'm looking at this and I'm just thinking there's this huge space here of land that I'm not using, and I've not left myself an awful lot of space for farms. Maybe I'll put farmland in here. Maybe. Let me just double check. Were we on an expedition? No, we weren't. Let's make another man of war. It's not a man of war, it's a ship of the line. Once I get a couple, I can go pirate hunting. I'm probably not going to be fast enough to catch these, but they won't come close enough to me to attack me either, so that's also a good thing. Have I not built any guns? Crikey. I probably don't need one there because that's in the corner. And did I build any guns over here? Nope. Because we need bricks over here, I think. We're not making bricks at all. Okay. Where's my clay pit? I need to kickstart this island into actually being useful. Right, I've instantly got a shortage of workers, so here's what I'm going to do. Because I want to try and boost this island quite quickly, I'm going to do one of two things. Now I'm going to do this to more than just this island. I'll do it in the New World as well. What I'm going to do is... let's just get that going a second, and then let's have a look what's going on. A weapon factory blew up. That's always good. Right. Did I start making that? Right.
Curious.
Yep, that's good. Right, okay, sorry. I am
A new commission?
losing the plot again. Right, so I'm going to boost the production of my wood. And then I've got our blueprint mode on. And what I'm going to do is just make a very uneventful 4x4 grid in which I'm going to spam all over my city. The reason being, I've learned that you can... I've done this in other games, and I've learned that you can still come up with fairly decent looking cities. It just requires you to go in and finely tune things as you see fit. And I shall show you what I mean now. But I will do this in the New World as well. So this looks absolutely horrendous, right? This is normally the kind of thing that I would steer very clear from because it just looks horrific. I suppose if you're American, this probably looks normal. They tend to have square cities, but or grid cities. But generally, it's not aesthetically pleasing at all, in the slightest. Let's just get a little bit. That'll do. So that is going to be a sprawling city of ugliness. If I plant it now, and they're not going to be very happy because they've got nothing pleasing them, nothing keeping them safe from fire, and all the rest of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove those houses there because that is a sea space area, and I don't need that, and I don't need you there, although actually I'll probably have a pathway around to you. And we've got this little fence here that we built. That's fine. And that can latch onto there. Okay, so at this point I need to work out if all of these are going to be, I don't know, these are going to be like, say, for example, the workers. I need to fulfill the need for a marketplace. So I want the dark blue area to cover as much as possible. So, say about here, that will cover a decent amount. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that away and those, and we're going to pop a marketplace in there. And just for added measure, I'm going to take them out. And then, oh, by the way, I didn't realise, but there were extra DLCs available. So I've got Season 1 and Season 2 pass, but there's also extra DLCs. There's a Christmas decoration pack, which is currently on sale at the moment, so that's like £1.69. And then there's an amusement park and a city life enhancement pack. In the city life enhancement pack, there's these cool things here, like little stalls, which kind of go quite well with the whole marketplace area. I can't remember which way the vendors stand. And what have they placed? Place the florist, place the grocer, place that, place that, place that. Huh. What else do we want it in there? Maybe I could do that. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to do this. Just be a little bit creative. I'm going to place the stalls, but let me just place my little boundary thing that I want to make.
Workforce shortage.
With this. And that's meant to be the end, is it? I've got you. Okay. That's your T-line. That's... See, that's quite cool. And then what I'm going to do is... Which way? You look like you're going the same way both times. Oh, I don't know. These seem to like latch onto it as well. They connect on. Or at least maybe it would if... Yeah, if I was to do like something like that. There we go, this is making me feel a little bit happier. That one's also attached, as is probably that one. So it's just the farm and the other one that isn't. That's fine. We'll just connect them that way. So hopefully this will create like a kind of like a nice courtyard kind of effect. Right? Have I got them turning the right way? Yeah. And then what I can do then is inside we're going to place I might just place pathway. Plaza area. Okay, so I like that. So I'm copying that. Oop. And then I'm turning it and I'm placing it. There you go. And then all of a sudden you've got like this little area that's kind of, it fits into the grid. Works nicely. So, we've dealt with the issue of marketplace. They're also probably, oh actually I probably haven't because it's quite a big expansive area, so I'm going to need another one up by here somewhere. This one's going to be less lavish. Right, let's deal with fires. So how am I going to deal with fires? I'll have one there, one there. And I'm literally just plonking these down anywhere for the time being. I can come back and I can fine tune things, make it look a bit better. Now as you can see there are certain areas, such as here, and that I'm not going to cover with that placement. So maybe I'd be better off placing something there as well. I might be able to actually just move that, although I'm worried if I do I'll lose the cover over the dock. We'll see. Police. Stop people from rioting. Hopefully they won't be rioting much anyway, but never say never. Pubs. Again, let's delete some of these houses. I'm going to pop a pub in here somewhere. In fact, a pub can fit in one of these. So a pub can go in there. And then I can use this area again for just beautification, really. Let's make use of some of this, shall we?
Sometimes you just have to take a cudgel to other people's heads.
Yeah, shut your face. Eee, Christmas trees. That doesn't look great, but I'm putting it down anyway because I don't want to be faffing around with
Old Bear'll take us
stuff like that for the time being. And then there's your pub. There you go, how about that? Okay, so that's the pub. Possibly need another one.
Ceasefire has ended.
Because a pub is a happiness building, you don't need to get full coverage of that one. Just slight. I'm just going to build all of these just to make sure that I've got cover everywhere. Oh, actually, do you know what? That's turned out. That's quite cool. Right. So I need to start making some bucks because I'm going to be poor before we know it. Police cover, right. So at the moment I know that at least I'm covering everything for the farmers, which is great. And then just using the shift key, I'm just going to slowly start spamming these houses up. And this island should then quite quickly become productive. I wish you could pop these things like on the ends here, but you can't. It's annoying. I'm probably going to have to use this bit here for fishing. However, I'm kind of interested in using that for a quick and easy trade route, although yeah, I could probably do that anyway. Right, okay. Same as before, we've still got our blueprint mode on, which you know because we've got, well, the buildings look like blueprints rather than a solid building. I'm just penciling this in again because I want to put a pier. Let's pop a pier right there. So we'll get rid of this one. And in its place, we will have one of these. And then we will have something like that. I need to build some bricks, which is of course what we're trying to solve at the minute. Because I've got double of the sawmills, that should mean I'm getting wood quite quickly. So even though I'm losing money quite at the moment, I should be able to build this up quite quickly and get that functional. I'm probably going to do the same over here at some point, although I need to think about what I'm doing with the grain, and I need to think about how I'm going to supply that with the fuel. So that is stuff that I need to consider. I also need to consider why the hell I cannot... Oh, of course, yes.
I make my best.
Right, so let's deal with this cannery business, shall we? Let's make another goulash factory then, and another cannery factory. No, that wasn't what I was going to do. I was going to wait until I had enough resources, so I need a little bit more of that. And I need to also then place these things. I could make them a little bit cheaper. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Ceasefire has ended.
Right. So there's my oil refinery. All well and good, that's happy. But it's not collecting oil yet because I need to actually have one of these things down and they cost money. Which is why I deleted the 3 of them.
Every man will be avenged.
Because I want to actually just start
Aggression pact
getting
has
stuff.
ended.
Right, let's see what she dropped. Right. So what happens now is people come working here, they'll start getting oil from there, and they should... Oh, I've not built my harbour yet. So a train will go from the harbour along my lines. I should be able to build one of them quite quickly.
Attention for the
What do you
Admiral.
have? Ooh, I got some guns. Cool, I'm going to need them.
Workforce shortage.
Yes?
And a bottle and a message. Message in a bottle even.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Right. So... I'm going to start getting some workers up here as well then. Which will start giving
An
me
explosion in
a
one of
pool
your
of
factories.
workers to get
A fire broke
stuff
out.
from. To help me with my bricks. Let's try and deal with this fire. Particularly like my engineers burning to death. That wasn't the plan.
Moving to coordinates.
There we go. See, we're starting to make a little bit of headway with our workers.
How about a favour for a favour? A job half done will come back to bite you.
And eventually this island should start making a bit of decent money. We've just got to nurture it.
Moving in convoy.
Right, let's build my harbour. So, got my harbour,
Has been vanquished.
got my train line, leading to an oil refinery with one well. And there you go. There's your train. Choo-choo! That'll go off and get the oil, which will be then used in this power plant here. But I need to start making some more
We've taken to
building
wearing hard hats here.
bits. Crikey, that's hell of a happiness hit. Forget it. Right, these obviously need to be upgraded because they're complaining, so let's upgrade them. Let's keep the speed on. I can get a couple more weapons and I can put up more fleet. I need a bit more steel.
People celebrate your leadership.
And a couple more bricks. She's been buying my shares. That's why I'm losing money. Huh. You little sneak. So you can buy shares off people as I'm showing you now, and you'll end up getting, I'll get 1,000 revenue per month if I buy one of her shares for 68 grand.
So you want to play
Or that's the possible share revenue anyway. She's saying I want to play that game. Frankly, it looked like it was her who started
I
this.
know what you're...
I'm just gonna buy a couple. There's a
Are
cooldown
you
between each
sure
time you buy
you
stuff.
want to be part of me, Mom?
Oh, she bought it off me already. Looks like she's bought it back straight away. Oh no. Oh, do you know what? I can't afford it.
You gained an influence bonus.
So that is a way that you can take over enemy islands without having to actively blow it to smithereens. Right, this isn't happy because the track is occupied. So this is what I was talking about earlier. The track, I've only got one train that can go down the track at any given time. Might be an idea to have an additional track come so far.
It's not.
Okay, it's quite clear that I'm just going to waste time if I don't build the goulash and the cannery right now.
Does
So
this
I'm
land
just
belong
going
to your queen? Or may I?
to plonk them down.
I'll do.
I've got a problem with my steel. What's going on with steel? Probably just spending it too much. Although I could do with some more coal and some more iron. I don't know if I've got access to more coal or iron. Oh, there's some more iron there. And the... Right. is the kiln. Right, what do you say about that? That's a little bit better. Yeah, I need quite a bit more of that stuff. Okay.
Busy people.
More bricks. How many brickworks do I have? I've got 2. Right. Whilst I'm waiting for that, I can come over here, build
A
some more
competitor
houses.
raised a settlement.
I'm just going to keep an eye on her, on the price of her shares now, and try and maybe force my way through and buy her out a bit. I've got a cooldown there, and it's only 69, so I can build that. In fact, that's not a bad island to take because it's got access to the nitra, which I'm going to need for. I could take this one. I'm going to need it for my advanced weapons. Right, this thing's just escorting that, so you might as well do that for now because you're not doing anything. Let's build another. And I'm going to try and settle on another island. We'll get another one going.
I know what you're at.
I've got to be careful I
Are
don't
you
use too much
sure
money here.
you want to be part of me mob? I know what you're at.
It's a bit of a strange mechanic really, because as you can see I'm buying all her stuff out, which I've used a shed ton of money, but it's bumping my monthly income up. It's very much one of those you got to spend money to make money kind of thing, but as you can see there, I'm making 1,752 off share income. So yeah, it's a bit crazy. I'm losing 672 mind on my debt, which is this one here. So I'm going to want to buy that back at some point.
Water may float a boat.
Okay, so if I want to settle another island, I'm going to need some of that and some steel, aren't I? I ain't got no steel.
Ceasefire has ended.
And before you know it, this island starts coming along quite nicely then. It means that I don't need to worry about too much about faffing around with making it look pretty and everything, because, you know, these little things are quite nice. In the new world, this layout works a lot better. I've tried it in another playthrough, and it looks a lot better. The attractive building things, the beautification stuff, just generally looks a lot better in the little spaces that you create, in my opinion. I'm not quite happy with that. How is that a fire kicking off? No. How much do we need fishies? So we need to start thinking of building more fisheries, which is fine because I've got this down here now. So that'll cover that. And as long as you keep yourself in the green with the production things, production buildings, you'll start making money off these people that live in here. So schnapps, I mean, look, I've got 2 factories that are bringing me 466 in. So if I can increase that to 5, I'm going to need a lot more in regards to the potato farms. But that's fine. Right, so that's them there. Don't wanna cause too many problems. Right, so just to show you, I'm currently getting 92 bucks off these now, which is good. It's better than a deficit. If I just tap into their request for schnapps, then you'll see I should start earning quite a bit of money. Yakety yak, don't come back. Right, that thing is gonna just lose its mind if I don't help it out. I'm gonna move this over to here.
Nice day for it.
Gloomy nice day for it. Pop that there, and I can even pop another spud farm next to you. Okay, so I was in 92. And have we now got enough spuds? No. I mean, I'm creating a ridiculous amount, but I don't have enough spuds.
Ceasefire has ended.
We need some more. More potatoes!
Ship constructed.
This is like Potatoville here. What's going on? Right. Loads of spuds. Okay. So I'm actually earning less money now. Minus 93. So I've managed to lose an extra 100 a month, which is fantastic. Not really what I was after. But the reason for that is simply because I've built so many schnapps and potato farms. Reason for that is because I know I'm going to need a lot. Now, schnapps is a happiness item,
Whatever you do,
so you don't
Master,
have to
keep
have it
doing
to keep these people happy and to keep them from upgrading, but it's one that I can make money off by population. As you can see, they're giving me 3 coins for schnapps. These guys will give me 3 coins for no, they'll give me more, 7 for schnapps. The higher the tier of people that use the item, the more money they give for it. And as I flesh this out now and get all more population going on here, I shall reduce the deficit I am getting on this island. Already I'm on -7, and that's probably likely down to the schnapps somewhere. Maybe not, but it will help, most definitely. Right, let's go back to this island. Oh, we've got a fire on our hands. It's kind of annoying that you have to keep mobilizing these things. It'd be nice if they actually, you know, They do go out on their own, but it'd be nice if they're actively all just, you know, helped out. That would be cool. Be quite nice of them. Right, let's go and take an island. What's happening here is my my repair crane is actually repairing this thing whilst it's burning, so that's quite interesting. Right, let's go and take this. The Nitra is a... actually, that might not be a great island for it, because Nitra is... It needs to sit on a shoreline. So a nice big shoreline like this, for example, that would work. This one would work. Here. I've got half of mine just to take hers off here.
Ceasefire has...
I mean, realistically, I don't need an awful lot of it. Maybe I can take this one. Have I got zinc anywhere else? Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't... Oh, I was going to say I don't have copper, but I do. I don't have wine. I don't think you can have nitro in wine. Yes, you can. Let's just double check for more nitro and wine. I feel like we're going to take this island up here. Huh? Where was that island that... It's hers. That sucks. That's my friend. Is she the only woman who's got the nitro and wine island? You sneaky something. I doubt you even sell it either. No, you've not even got it. God damn it. I might buy this island off her at some point. This is a museum down here. I've not built one, but that's what that looks like. You get exhibits. That's waiting for exhibits to go in there, but they go in these things. The museum is the less interesting one to look at. There's a botanical gardens and there is a zoo. They're quite cool to look at.
Could this be my lucky island?
What are you talking about now? You want to take this island, do you? Yeah, go on.
You are generous with your islands. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I'm looking at these thinking they're mine and they're not.
A competitor raised a settlement.
This is mine here. So I need tobacco leaf. That's got tobacco leaf. And it's also got this stuff, which I also need. That's going to be needed for bicycles. Right, let's go to the New World. Santiago. In fact, what I'm going to do,
An apprentice.
I'm going to pick some guns up before I go. Just so I can build some
Have you forgot all I taught you?
build some defenses. Okay. How are we doing over here? So, Villa Fresh, still not making much money. What are you doing?
A competitor raised a settlement.
I need to make some more fish, and I need to make some more work clothes.
What brings you here, Matt?
I know full well I'm going to need some more cotton, so... I'm just preparing for that eventuality. And I'm giving them both silos. Because I know I'm going to need quite a lot more. Where's the... frameworks. best place for you to be anymore. Could possibly put one there. One there. Let's get some guns. 20 will probably do it. We go into the new world with that stuff.
Ready the ropes?
Ceasefire has ended.
Well, that's quite cool. I could probably... Oh, do you know what? That is not a bad thing I've got there. So we need a university, but I've got this item that, when it's placed in a town hall, will give me...
It's only a half-life.
Did I read it right? Or was it a variety theatre? Residents with the university need fulfilled are provided with a variety theatre. Right, okay. So, I still need the university here. But it means I don't need to build a variety theatre, so that's cool. Which will help with these guys' happiness. Spectacles. Am I making any spectacles? No. Because frankly, I need to make these. I need to start taking this a little bit seriously. Come on. Do with more of them as well, so I could actually build my steam shipyard. That would be cool.
Guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
No.
You broke the key off in the lock.
Right, if I can just get some steel bars, I can probably get all the rest of the materials that I need. So how much money are we making here now? Oh, we're on the plus. That's good. Let's just double check our production.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I need more wool. Ideally we could do with this stuff. Have I got actually any yeah, I've got grain here, so that's cool. Carpentry and lumberjack huts get increased productivity. Do you know what then, if I can just move that there.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Plonk you there. My two carpenters, where are my carpenters? I don't think I've got two, I think I've got one, haven't I? No, I've got two, there's one there. Okay. So, we've got 100%.
The people celebrate
Pop that person
your
in there.
leadership.
They're going to bump the productivity up, so we're going to start getting quite a lot of wood quite quickly, hopefully.
You reached a new milestone.
Here we go. Starting to make lots more people. That's what we want. I also want this. I need 40. I've got 27. So I'll come back in a minute. But hopefully we'll start making a decent bit of wedge of money now. Look at that. 947. And it's taken not long really at all. So it is a bit of a scruffy build, but
No changes.
it's functional, it works.
Really?
And to be honest with you, as things like the built-up areas, it does kind of work. Areas like the farmland, I don't think it's overly pleasing to the eye rather. I do prefer the more, you know, this kind of a look, because that just looks a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like it looks a little bit more as you would expect, I guess. I don't know, everything just looks a little bit more like, you know, people just live where they live, because why not? This is more a structured, this is a city. Kind of
I
works.
wish to find a new kingdom here.
Where are you going? Where the hell are you, love? Oh, you're in Bessa. Now I need to worry about her. What's she doing hanging around by here? I've not done anything with these guys. I've literally just got you making wood and that's it. You making money? No.
These hardships do not feel heroic.
Sorry, I don't know why I said no.
The fire is out of control.
The fire! The fire! The fire! Where is the fire? Oh, it's here. Why is it out of control? Go sort it out. Gee whiz. Can I build yet? No, I need 2 more. Oh, wrong
The
button.
fire left ruins
So,
behind.
I've now got enough money to get rid of my deficit of there, so that'll boost my money even more so. So that's cool. I'm going to buy another share in your island over here because
So you want to play that game?
yes, I do indeed. I'm buying you out, mofo. Beryl,
Are you sure you want to be part of me mob?
you goddamn right. Okay, power station. Woo! Got there in the end. Okay, so I keep saying so all the time, and I do apologise. As you notice, we now have electric cabling lines, power lines, that's the word, above my streets. Not all of them. It'll be the ones that are highlighted in green, so they will come to a stop. Using pavement will increase the range, as with all things related to the streets. But I'm not going to worry about placing that just yet. I just need to link that up to the power station and it can actually start working. Right, so what will happen now is in here, this has been slowly gathering my oil. This will start feeding into here,
Island is
which will then
under
start
siege.
powering everything around it. Oh, he's ready to be upgraded. The good thing about the electricity now is, look, I've got a problem here with the fact that it's waiting for this train to go all the way up and down before it can take anything to here, and vice versa. That's annoying. I'm going to have to do something about that. But there you go. Plonked 100 oil in there. And off you go. And you'll notice that these start all of a sudden going through. You've got this indication here that, oh, we've got electricity. So everything is just going to go crazy now. Start making a lot more stuff quicker. I'm going to build a double line here. If I could build it, it would be great. I don't have enough iron. I'm at least going to build it down to like here somewhere or something. It gives me an opportunity to trains to actually do something useful.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
I'm spending all the stuff that I want though right now. Look at that. This island is now making more money than my normal island. How crazy is that? There you go, I got my first little square. Which I'm going to put a little tree in the middle. My little squares are all gonna have like a little tree in them. Isn't that fun?
A competitor raised a settlement.
A little tree with a plaza surrounding the rest of it. Isn't that just lovely? And as with everything, the more of these I unlock, the closer I will get to actually being able to build my shipyard, which is what we want to do.
Ship under attack.
Oh. Where am I? From who? Oh, from this. Right, that's fine. Do you want to play silly buggers with me? Let's play silly buggers. Right, I forgot about this bit. So, I came over here with the intention of taking another island, didn't I? That's what I thought, anyway. Do you have guns? No. I'm gonna need to put some guns. If Beryl decides to go against me for whatever reason, because I'm like destroying all of her stuff, buying out her islands and stuff, then I'm gonna have a problem. This has got like a nice little oil field there, and it's close to this island, so I might take this. I might take this island. Let's take the steel and the guns, because this has also got bricks, so that's going to be handy because I need that. And I don't particularly want to be ferrying bricks out all the time. It's got really poor building land. That's probably why it's not being taken, isn't it? I mean, this one's better. I need tobacco leaf. Yep, this is the one I need. Come on in. Let's go take this island. I could settle on this beach, which would make it a lot quicker and easier to transport stuff, but I can't really build much there. Not that I can't hear either, but...
On our way.
Okay.
A competitor's island
we go.
is under siege.
Right, you can go back to Baltyway. I don't need you here. Right, let's just think about how I want to plan things out. So I'm going to want this on a relatively flat piece.
Of course. I see a lot of new islands. But you must be really proud.
I am chuffed. Chuffed to bits.
I grew an empire from nothing too, dearie.
Right, here we go.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Just got a bit of a weird problem with that bit there for some reason. That's fine. Right, obreros are going to allow me to pop a big old gun on the front there. And then I can... Oh, see, there's an issue there for some reason. Right. Pearls. Oh, I'm making pearls on here, aren't I? Yeah. Why don't I take pearls whilst I'm at it? I might as well. Oh, and gold. Same as I did on the other island. It's time for me to make some moolah. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute about how it just works a little bit better on this island. And then you realize I didn't mean to do that. That's the only annoyance if you do this. If you get it a little bit wrong, you gotta faff around. Not that that was really much of a faff, but... Right. In one of my other playthroughs, I managed to make a gigantic metropolis like really quickly, just by doing this, and it looked alright. It wasn't too bad. Whatever. So there's that. Just slapped a huge deal of people down. These guys are going to want... I probably should have done it this way first because I'm going to waste resources. But hey ho, hindsight is wonderful, isn't it? Marketplace. These guys get nice parks. Like they get these cool little fountain things. So that's quite cool. Am I pacifying everybody with churches? No. I want a police station somewhere.
Their ghosts will take you. You ennoble your ancestors.
We will form an unbreakable magic circle.
Well, that should keep everyone happy. Fire risk can be taken care of. These up here. And your happiness can be taken care of by here.
Kick a man while he's down.
Again, as with the other lady, we don't want to be friends with anybody because they will drag us into all sorts of ridiculous wars. And then if you want to further beautify things, this area... I don't really want to chip into too much more of that, so I might do it over this side.
I wish to spread harmony.
Now before I go ahead and just build it like I did last time. Let's actually think about this.
It is unethical.
Right, I'm going to put something cool in by here. It's going to follow this line here. I know there's something that fits in there quite nicely, I think. Oh, hey, it was this one, wasn't it?
We could use some rain.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
See, how cool does that look? I think that looks really cool. And what should hopefully be happening now is I should be earning a bit of money on this island as well. There you go, all of a sudden I'm making a bit of money. It's not a load, but it's money's money. And I'm making it, baby. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so I need bricks. I'm going to copy my recipe.
Ship
from...
under attack.
No, not. I'm going to look at what's going on.
Fleet on the move.
She's being really annoying. It's my fault I left it unguarded.
Things are somewhat humdrum.
Hopefully that'll mean I get... look.
You reach
Here we go.
a new milestone.
Let's get rid of that. Oh. I thought it was the same size. Obviously not. You can't fit in there, can you? What if I delete these things? There you go. Look at that for a gun. Monstrous. And that is what we're going to defend ourselves with. I do want some sort of oil storage, however. There you go. I'm not going to be able to build any of them because I need a hell of a lot more steel beams. How much oil have I got? Yeah, I've not got much. I need to start thinking of building these as well. Let's just quickly nip back to this world over here. So
if you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis.
nice.
Ideally, one should keep one's
So what was I going to do? I was going to copy some of this stuff over here. Let me find a bit that isn't modified. I don't have one. Okay. Just make another one. Then we're going to go over to this island.
feel it reflects the time.
Get out of here.
Perhaps there is a way to put
So
theory
that was
into
just to
practice.
say that I've got I've got access to tractors. That's what that was. So that's cool. Tractors take a bit of doing to set up though. This one I'm doing slightly different because I'm kind of just plonking them where they kind of fit. Oh, with exception to when I misclick. When you're making big population areas like these, you got to kind of keep an eye on how much stuff you're using, because if you stop making the essentials, you'll find yourself in a bit of a problem. But generally, it's good just to get things quickly up and running, and you can always go back and fiddle around with things afterwards, and make them look how you want to make them look. It's not the end of the world. I mean, that's an okay space for you to be working. The one thing I was interested in over here is this. I need some of this stuff, but I'm also going to need some wood. How much wood have I got? I've got enough, probably, to build a bridge. Yeah. Right, let's just let that crack on. For these, I need some bricks and some wood. I've got the guns already. I'm going to need some of these guys for the plantain that I'm going to need to start making. I'm going to pop a public mooring down again on this one. This is a building that I've not really shown you guys much of. They're pretty good. You get the tourists, as I said before, and sometimes you get specialists which you use in the town halls, your harbour master, and your trade unions.
We ought to share tea more often.
Don't tell me what to do. When I can place them, I'll place them. Now, before this island can do anything, I need to think about people, where I want the people to live and all that business. Let's get rid of there.
They don't bring.
Should hopefully, no, doesn't quite cover everyone. Right, that covers everyone there. Let's get a church in here.
You're asking for the cutlass.
Again, this is one of those items that is for the
Ship under attack.
happiness, so you don't need it as such. It's just useful to have one.
Fleet commencing escort.
Right, you just need to escort that. What's going on here? That is the ship that's under attack. If I could build that, that would be nice. Please and thank you. What's going on with this stuff?
Look sharp, the governor's here.
Forgot I had that. That's an interesting point. I don't need my sail works anymore. Where is it? Where is it? There. Because I don't need it anymore, I'm just going to try and pop it all on for sale. All my sale. Yeah. Put the minimum stock to 0 and just passively sell everything as we go. Okay, so we're kind of at a point now where we've got this island building up slowly. I just need to start plonking people. Here we go, see, there's the start of that. And then I'll quickly tech up to get some obreros, which should hopefully get me some bricks. Then from there, I'm going to start transferring bricks between this island and this island over here. And that should hopefully let me then build some cannons and generally help the with the just general building of everything on both islands. I'll also want to tap into these resources, the oil, and some of the gold, which I think I'm already doing on here, maybe not.
Workforce shortage.
But that's what I'll want to do. Arrecife. Isn't Arrecife in... Where is Arrecife? Tenerife, I think. Anyway. Yeah, so... I'll want to do the same up here. But yeah, we'll just go from there. What I haven't done, which is what I should have done, is worked out where the hell I'm going to get the train line from here to the shore. Because that's hell of a long stretch, whereas that isn't. But we can worry about that next time. But I would say this is a good point for us to leave. So we can come back next episode, which will be next Saturday at 9 o'clock, as with all episodes, 9 o'clock premiere, GMT. As always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate the fact that anybody actually watches this stuff, and I appreciate it even more if you're enjoying it. I'm going to assume that you are, but if you're not, please let me know. If there's anything that I can do to improve, let me know. Comment below. Any questions you want answered, send me a comment and I'll answer you. I'll get back to you. And yeah, otherwise, thank you again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.